Hey beautiful souls, it's me, Earth Angel Healer 1111. How is everybody's full moon going? I hope everyone is having a beautiful full moon, and I am here. Yep, you're gonna guess it this time. I'm back for a collective reading, and I want to know, as a collective, what we are going through with this full moon and what energies do we need to expect. So, one other thing. I got drawn to, as we all know, I have a lot of decks. So with this full moon, I got drawn to just my moon cards, and then the bonus deck will be this one, which is the spellcasting cards. So we have Moonology, the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then we have the Black Moon astrology cards. Now these are very new to me, so what I am going to do is when I draw these, I am actually going to read these ones from the book, just because I feel like intuitively there is a lot of information that I could be reading from here that will help you guys, and it helps me learn the cards as well. So you'll see as we go, they're really beautiful cards, and I really want to use them and see what energies are coming in with those. So let's get started. And I know I have no crystal family because it's the full moon and they're outside. So they're outside. My crystal family is enjoying the full moon, loving it, making their moon water as usual. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to start with the Queen of the Moon and see what energies we have as a collective, what we are going to be experiencing with this full moon that has come at the end of April 2021. Oh, there we go. So we have action. Okay, so it is time to take action when it comes to certain things that you're wanting to do, whatever the endeavor is for you, whether you've been asking the universe, like, should I do this or should I do that? They're saying yes, take action upon that idea. It is a great idea, and just take action. If it's just in general, the universe, this moon, these energies are coming in to say and help you take action towards the things that you are wanting to do, whether you could have been a bit stagnant at this time, but now is the time to take action. And I love how there's a full moon and she's just dancing, dancing and being free, like complete freedom. And the number ends up being a 6. So that's all about love, being in that love vibration and being in that energy to stay high vibrational. So that's doing things you enjoy, making sure your environment's positive, your friends, who you're hanging around, everything at the moment you put in front of you as positivity, because that's going to help shift any stagnant energy that you have been having and help you take this action that you're needing to take. I absolutely love that card. We have attraction. So remember of law of attraction as well. What you think, say, do, act, etc. is what you attract into your life also. So being the best version of yourself at this time is really going to be favorable with these energies that are coming in with this full moon. This could also mean an actual attraction towards someone. This full moon could be bringing you a romance of some kind where you have a strong attraction. But what I first got was the law of attraction, remembering that what we do ourselves, what we put out, we receive. So we just make sure that we're just doing the best thing. That doesn't mean challenges don't come up either, by the way. Of course, we're always going to have challenges. That's to improve us and help us grow and do better. But I just mean when it comes to just making sure that you're being the best version of you that you can be, and then you're putting out the energy to receive that back in return. So attraction. I love how all these have a moon in it, but of course they probably all do. And that is a 4-4. So if you have been seeing 4-4 a lot lately, this could be the message and clarity that you need, that the attraction that is what I'm getting is like being conscious of your actions. Like, see how we've got actions and then attraction. So it's just like making sure that, like, yeah, our actions are the most pure intent they can be, and then what we attract back from that will be very receiving with these full moon. And trust. So yeah, that really says a lot right there. There's this full moon energy. If you feel like what I'm getting is like what you're kind of used to. Like, if you get a new opportunity that comes in that's not what you're used to, don't deny it and trust it, because new opportunities are coming in the near future. We sit in a new energy, which means that the old energy that the planet used to sit in no longer exists. That energy has shifted and it has changed, and we now sit in a more high vibrational energy on the planet. So what's supporting us is high vibration. So trust that good things are coming. It is hard if you've had a past where you haven't had the best of luck. I'm with you, but we do just need to trust that there's change coming, and that it's good change. It's very good change. Also, see how like she's in a bubble? It's like, keeping herself safe because she doesn't trust what's going on around her, but at the end of the day, she's got lots that is there for her and comforting her, and she just needs to trust and get out of that little bubble. The number also is a 5, so that's all about change. I do feel that there is change coming with this full moon in such a good way. I think, but there needs to be like an action from yourself to kind of keep it going, to get it going. Yeah, we have resistance under action, so it's like needing to make sure, like it's what I'm getting with this opportunity. It's like you might think that like it's something that's really bad, but there is actually something really good out of this opportunity. So don't resist it. You're going to feel a bit of resistance. This is not for everyone, so you always take what resonates, throw away what doesn't. But I'm really getting this sense of, instead of resisting certain situations, getting out of your comfort zone and really trying to use your intuition and feel the energy. Is it high vibrational? Does it help your good, like your highest good? All those things. If so, and trust and get out of your comfort zone, doing something new. Trying not to be resistant with doing the old, and sticking with the old, changing routines and changing routines. Like it could be just getting up an extra half an hour earlier in the morning and having a glass of water, or stretching, and just changing something little within routines. It could be anything: eating healthier, exercising. It could just simply be pouring your tea different. I don't know, but it's changing somewhat of your routine a little bit to just make things different. So I hope that helped. And this is staying on a black screen. Oh, hang on, let's change that. I like you guys to have a nice background, so let me fix this. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Sorry about that. So, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so sorry about that. I hope this one doesn't do that. Usually they stay beautiful. I like to have it in the background. It's just such a nice, keeps a nice atmosphere. All right. So yeah, resistance, and like even with, okay, for instance, okay, perfect. See with this, and it went black, and I wanted to change it. Like instead of, for instance, pausing the video and editing that out and stuff, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to adjust to change and adjust with the flow of what life brings. It happened to be a black screen, I wanted to change it, so I just changed it. No big deal. I'm sure you guys will be fine with that. But my point is, like, try not to control situations. Try and just flow with them with light-hearted energy. And yeah, just let it flow instead of resisting. So I'm going to get 2 more from the Queen of the Moon, and then I'm going to go to the Moonology cards. What is this full moon coming with the energies for the collective, please? Energies for the collective in this full moon. we have fruition. So any goals that you've been working on, things that any creative ideas that you have seeded and they've sprouted, they're coming to fruition with this full moon. They're really supporting you with for the end goal of whatever you've been trying to manifest. Things are coming to fruition, and don't give up. That trust is there. It's like, don't give up before you reach the end. You're so close. So your manifestations are coming together, they're coming to fruition, and this full moon is going to help with that. That's also a 10, so there could be a completion of an old way of thinking or being, and there's like a birth of something new. There's been a birth of something new, and now it's coming to full light, full fruition. So that could even be you stepping into like a more confident energy, being more lighthearted, and like coming from a rebirth stage is what I'm feeling. So like you've had some kind of rebirth where you have decided that you want happiness, like you want what better for yourself, and you've been working on that, and now you're like coming out like a fly, like it's like a fruition of yourself, like you're starting to really be confident. There's acceptance. See, I really feel like there's been an acceptance of yourself. If not, this full moon is going to help you accept who you are, why you're here, what your talents and gifts are that help others. So there is an acceptance here between you and spirit, you and the universe, you and the creator, whoever you believe in. But there's an acceptance of the two, of and when you see that, it means that like you're becoming more whole within yourself. So like there's been self-worth and self-love, and that's really being worked upon. That's what's coming to fruition, and that acceptance of who you are. So even if you're not at these stages yet, and if you are, regardless, this moon's really helping you find you. So trust it. Trust whatever comes within the next few weeks. Okay, I feel like getting one more. The void. So okay. So some people feel like they've really have had some shit go happen. Sorry about my language. That's like, it hasn't been the best of times. But this void is going to lift, and you're going to feel more open and less resistant. Yeah. So like there's a coming out of the darkness. There's going to be this energy that's coming in is really going to help you with anything that has been also avoided. So anything that has been left in the dark, that's been swept under the rug, those energies are going to come out, and they're going to be wanted to be dealt with. So just instead of avoiding them, just deal with them the best you can, with the most understanding, compassionate, thinking that you possibly can have, and try and find either the forgiveness or the learning situation, whatever that may be for you in that lesson. But there's no more resisting. It's really, I'm trying. You know how I read. So it's like there's this resistance with the void. There's void, and then there's this resistance. It's like, don't hold back. Like, be who you are, and be open and free, and just be accepting of who you are. Like, everyone is beautifully unique. Everyone has, gifts, talents, and abilities. Everyone has something that they can give that is unique than what no one else has. And it's just the energy that people radiate when they love who they are and they don't want to change a thing about themselves. They radiate such a confident energy, and that's what's attractive, not necessarily just the physical aspect of your body. So the more you love yourself, the energy comes across as attractive because you love yourself. So you love yourself, so they feel you love yourself. They like, it's cool. Bit of energy that flows around like that is always going to be trustworthy. It'll help you give clarity. I feel like there's lots of clarity. Oh my gosh, there's a new start coming. So that's what I mean. If anyone feel like they've just had some really bad luck, they've been in the dark, they feel like they haven't really had much luck on their side, please trust that there is a new beginning coming, and the light is coming out behind the dark. And so you are going to have a different future to your past. It's not going to be the same. There is a new start coming, and it is a new, I feel like it is a complete, you've had a completion, so this new start is coming. There's a new start coming for you, so please trust that there is. If you haven't been, in this void and things like that, this is just a message for you. There's a new start coming. It's a new moon, new start, new beginnings. Yep, adjustment is required, and that's what I mean. I feel like there is change, and there's this acceptance, and there's this new version of yourself that you're still adjusting. You're still, if this is, okay, there's two scenarios. I feel like there's people that they're at these stages, and then there's people that I feel like are going to go through these stages. So take it as it resonates, but there will be adjustment with this energy. If you fight it and try and control it, it is really not going to work. You really need to try and flow with this energy, and instead of controlling it, and then you might be able to see these opportunities that are coming. But there is adjustment. I feel like it's not that bad though. Like, really don't, it's like just adjustment to change, but in such a positive way. Like, the energy is so positive. Like, it's just a positive change. So it's just, there's a bit of adjustment required, but it's nothing you can't handle. What else do we need to know? Thank you. Yeah. The balance of spirituality and practicality. So this is like, we have spiritual logic, and then we have our human logic. So make sure that there is a balance between the two. You're not being too logical and critical, and you're not and the same with being spiritual logic. Make sure it's balanced out, and it's an even playing field here. We don't want it to be too one-sided. Use it on both sides. There's not one's good, one's bad. They both come with their traits. So we're just making sure with this energy, it's going to make us kind of balance out our spirituality and our practicality. I feel like it's going to help lots of people when it comes to balancing out their masculine energy and their feminine energy within their body, as that talks about the logical and the spiritual. So it's really balancing the energies within as well, making sure that we're not sitting too much in the masculine energy and we're not sitting too much in the feminine energy, and just having that balance between the two. So this full moon is definitely bringing some change, and with that balance there too, it's going, that adjustment to help with the balance. But this is lots of support. There's lots of supporting energy here that is going to help. Okay, we have two. The answers you need are coming. So, okay, the answers you need are coming. If you don't get the clarity to something out of this reading, it's because it's intuitively meant to come to you for you to interpret. So you're getting signs, synchronicities, messages, things like that from the universe, but they're wanting you to kind of see them, and those you're going to get clarity. It's going to come in, the answers you need, but it's going to be, you'll notice it basically. And then we've got, we've got avoid again. This is for not everyone, but some. Nothing will come of this situation. So if you it's another void of course moon, dark moon. So it's like, if you're avoiding a certain situation that you know is not really the best situation for you, try not to avoid it, try and address it, because this energy is going to support and help you, and you can trust it. And that new start is coming. And so for that new start to come, you kind of need to let go of an old situation to be able to let a new one in. And with that too, with these full moon and with this full moon energy, with the energies that are coming in with this full moon, I can't talk properly. Oh my god. Anything that isn't in your highest good is going to be removed with these energies. So things that have been avoided, whether you want to bring them up or not, I'm sorry, but I feel like they're going to come out anyway, so you can deal with them, because you hold anything that you avoid and everything you hold within your body, these energies, and holding things like this in is just your body kind of needs room for new energy to come in. So with this situation, whatever this situation is or situations, this full moon's going to really bring anything that's not meant to be in your life. It's going to bring it to your forefront where you can see it, and then for you to make a change on it. Oh, thank you. Show the world the real you. Oh my god, I'm so glad. See, that's my clarity here for this, because I really feel like people are stepping in to their own authenticity, who they are, but confidently and truly, not just pretending. They don't just go out the door, act like someone, come home and they're a completely different person. It's 24/7 authenticity, who they are, whether you like it or not. This is who I am, in a very healthy way. So please, you are unique for a reason. You are here for a reason, and you are loved the same as everybody on the planet. You are just as important as anybody. No one is above or below anybody. We are all equal, we are all the same, and we are all loved. So please love yourself like you'd love your best friend, literally, and do the best things that you can do for yourself. If you're being overly emotional, I always say, think of that situation for yourself as if that was your best friend, or someone you love, and what advice would you give them? Because that has no emotional connection. And then and whatever advice you come up with, then that's the advice you should give yourself. I just had to say that, because sometimes I'm a Cancer, so I can sit in that water, in emotion, but I've had to learn to disconnect from the emotional body and make sure I'm seeing situations for what they are and not just from an emotional standpoint. So that's just a handy tip. But when it comes to showing the world the real you, don't hide. Don't hide yourself. Don't feel like, don't ever, I have to say this, I just heard, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Do not compare yourself to anybody else, even if it's the same thing, career that you do, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't compare looks, don't compare anything, because you are you for a very good reason, and everyone is beautiful inside and out. So whether, just show the world the real you, your talents, your creativity, your inspiration, just show the world the real you. Hard work is paying off. That also came flying out with the show the world the real you. Your hard work is paying off. So that's what I mean. I feel like there is people that have worked on themselves, and they are really coming to fruition with who they are, accepting who they are, and not avoiding, anything, and trusting themselves and their decision making. And that's really what this full moon is going to help with, if not already. It's just your hard work is paying off. So trust. If you haven't seen the the fruition coming out, if you haven't seen it, your reward yet, your reward is coming, things are coming to fruition, and your hard work is paying off. So don't stop doing what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. Your hard work is paying off, and you're going to be rewarded. Look at the bigger picture. That's the other card that came flying out. Now with that, what I'm feeling is with this full moon, it's going to help you see the bigger picture. when it comes to dreams, goals, ambitions, what you want out of life, what you can achieve, all those things. I feel it's very, very supportive in that way, and it's going to help see the bigger picture. There's also an arrow pointing straight. It's going to guide you in the right direction and show you that there's more to life than what you've already had. Think big is what I heard, because there is enough abundance for everybody. And I'm going to put them down now. And I hope you don't mind me overlaying cards like this, but I don't really have any other way to have them all out for you guys to see. So yeah, let me know if that's annoying to anybody. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab the Black Moon Astrology. I am going to read from the book, so I don't know, I feel like there's messages in there, plus these are new, so I really want to put forward the most accurate messages I can for everybody, and I really want to use them, so I'm kind of being a bit impatient, but it's okay, I'm sure you will forgive me because you get the messages. So, Black Moon Astrology. Can we as a collective know what these energies are going to be coming in with this full moon, please? Thank you. We have the element of air, communicating. Now, I have a few things that are going to come through before I do that. And I really feel like there's going to be some kind of communication that needs to be had between you or someone else, or someone's going to be coming to you for communication. But there is communications really going to be key with this full moon. How you talk, how you know, speaking your truth. If you are someone that that kind of holds things in, this is really going to help you, because it's blue as well. It's all talking about that throat chakra, speaking your truth, you know, regardless of what it is. And it's all about how we say it. We don't have to be harsh, we don't have to be mean, but we do need to speak our truth. If something is not sitting well with us, or it's, you know, it's something's offended us, we do need to speak, we do need to say what we need to say, and it's just the way we say it. So I'm going to go to the book to see what else, but the element of air is really strong with this full moon. So use those energies, use that energy to connect and help manifest quicker. Okay, all right. So we've got. It says, think it over first. Put some mental effort into it before you put your talk into action. Okay, so basically what I'm getting from this is just make sure when it comes to, if there's something that comes up that's really fast that makes you need to sign like a document or like some kind of document, make sure you just read everything first. Don't quickly sign it, and just read the fine print. If there's something in that fine print that you're not finding that you agree to, point it out, say it, get it off your chest. It's just making sure we need to make sure we're not too up in the clouds, and we are staying grounded at this time. So making sure we connect outside in nature is what helps ground us, especially if we have no shoes on and we walk on the earth. That is a perfect way to ground and get clarity in situations. But I feel like this is really just talking about communicating, how we communicate, how there's just a new way of communicating. So that's just what I'm feeling from that. The rest talks about just what the element of air can bring. It just brings, in this case, I'm feeling lots of just communicating, how you express yourself, how you come across. And if you hold things in, please, it's time now to just speak. If you need to say something, say it, because you are important, like I said, just like anybody else. So your feelings matter too. And this, I just heard healthy communication. So this just could mean that you're starting to be more of, you're communicating just different in such a new healthy way. I also I heard like the ocean. So if it's like the ocean, and then like, you know how there's always wind at the beach. Like, well, here in Queensland generally there's always some kind of wind. So like, it's like I can hear the wind and the ocean. If you can go, if this is obviously not for everyone, not everyone's going to live near the ocean, but for those who do, I have a message. When you can, go to the beach and like lay on a towel under a tree or whatever it is, but there's something that's going to happen when you go and do that. The clarity you're going to get, there's going to be communication from spirit when you do that. So yeah, that's not going to be for everyone. That's oh my gosh. Right, we've got 5th house, creativity. So like, if we're going off the reading, like this full moon's really going to help open up your creativity. Your solar plexus is going to clear up. It's going to help with the motivation, help with that creativity. I feel like now with that balance of the spirituality, I feel like you're going to be, it's been very logical lately, and you take this as a read that if you've been like really, using your spiritual logic lately and haven't been very logical, it means you need to balance it out and be a little bit more logical when it comes to things. If not, it's the other way around. You're needing to be in the more of the feminine side of things. But let's go and have a look at this, please, because I would like to read some to you if I need to. Okay, yep, it's be happy. Like, oh my god, okay. Right, where's the light? Be happy, give yourself the gift of happiness. And that's what I mean. Believe you deserve to be happy just like anybody else. Because you didn't, I keep saying this, but like, I feel like people need to hear it. You weren't born to come here to be miserable at all. You were born to be happy, to be joyful, and to share love and abundance, with everybody. And, your gifts and talents, and, there is creativity that's getting unlocked within this card. It's like the fun house, the 5th house. So the 5th house is like the fun house. It is be happy, give yourself the gift of happiness. There is pleasure when it comes to creativity, and children are the element of this house. So if you have kids, it could also, maybe your kids could help you be more creative. That's not for everybody, obviously. But if not, it's just to say, go back to that childhood state where you were just free to be creative. There was no right or wrong. There was just doing what you felt. So yeah, take that as it resonates. There's some of you that like your children are going to help you be more creative and open you up. So just be more conscious of like what they're doing, maybe joining in any of their creative endeavors. And if not, this is you bringing out your inner child and going back to what you used to do. Is it like, what was the creative side of you when you were a child? What drew you in the creative side, and pick that back up. Yeah, so like so with the energies with the 5th house coming in, I really feel like this is going to help us have such a new, this is going to help unlock the solar plexus. I feel like there's been a bit of a block. So this energy that is coming in for some of us is helping us unlock the creativity, our creativity, and really helping us open up to our inner child. And the 8th house is all about new beginnings. So endings and new beginnings. But hey, we already know that when there's an ending, there's a new beginning. Okay, when we let go of the old, we can accept the new. So we did get a new start is coming. So when we've got a new start, there had to have been an ending. So this isn't a huge surprise. Don't get overwhelmed. It could just mean, like I said, there was an ending of an old version of yourself, and there was a rebirth of a new version of yourself. So there's new beginnings coming. So the 8th house, we have a 5. It could definitely mean there is change coming. So there will be an ending in some form of a situation. Like I said, if it's not in your highest good, if there has been things that have swept under the rug that you can't see, or you haven't swept under the rug but you can't see it because you're very busy, things are going to come to light so you can see it. And like I said, there will be some form of an ending, a change in some situations, and there will be a new beginning that comes from that. I absolutely love that card. I really do, because it just means that if you're needing change, which we all go through changes, I think that's one of the biggest things I've learned when it comes to, I guess, spirituality, is energy is always changing the same way our emotions are always changing. So I feel like it's better to kind of, instead of trying to fully understand the energy and then trust it, I feel like we're in such a new time now that we can trust the energy before trying to figure it out, if that makes any sense. It made sense to me. I really hope it made sense for you guys. Okay. Yeah, over-analyzing, worrying. Okay, this is the Virgo. So it's over-analyzing, worrying, being overly organized. We need to make sure that we are, like I said, it's good to be organized, but if you're being overly organized to keep yourself busy, if that makes sense, it's no more time for over-analyzing situations and overthinking and being overly organized. It's okay to let go and go with the flow. You are obviously organized, but it's this card talks about worry, over-analyzing, and being super over-organized. There's a lot going on. I'll have a look in the book just to quickly glance over, but I'm pretty sure that's, I did, because I have gone over some of these cards. But so yeah, worry and organization are the key traits of the sign Virgo. Virgo is picky and they can be insanely organized. They are helpful to others and extend a critical but usual with criticism that applies to themselves. They are consciously and highly intelligent. Virgos prefer to step back and analyze before moving ahead. So really what these full moons is trying to, that's what where's that resistance? Instead of trying to analyze things and all that, this energy is really, it's going to be better for you if you don't do those things, if you don't overanalyze, and if you just truly be and go with the flow of the energy. Ooh. Okay, we have change. I knew it was going to come out. It's change. And this is healthy, good change. I know not everyone loves change. Okay, I know that. Change isn't fun for everybody. I understand. But like I said, what I've learned through all this spiritual stuff is everything's always changing. And the more I can accept change, and the more I can accept that things are always going to be changing, it's like you let go of a certain energy and you'll deal with it when it comes, if that makes sense. There's no point worrying and analyzing and trying to figure it all out. It's like this energy won't be figured out this way. It needs to be trusted. We had another one. Oh my God, Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. It is moving. The Wheel of Fortune is moving. Okay, so this full moon is definitely helping us find our destiny. Changes are coming with the changes that need to be had for our highest good. There is new beginnings coming. We are stepping into who we need to be, our authenticity. We're accepting ourselves. We're trusting ourselves, and that we are being guided by others, and we're being we trust that. We're no longer resisting and avoiding and keeping things hidden. We're going to deal with things head on because we know we're strong enough to deal with them, and then that way you can let go of that energy and you never have to worry about that again. So I'm going to wrap it up because I know it's been a while, but I want to know, okay, thank you. Yep, your passions. This full moon really is going to support your passions, your dreams, your hopes, your desires. So remember to think big, because this energy really does support your passion, what you're passionate about, what sparks your life, what this energy does support that. It can also be talking about a passion in romance. And you guys know I don't really touch into that subject, but I'm going to say it because I felt it. But there could be also a passion coming in. Also, it could be a romantic passion. But this, for me, forefront is all about your passion. What makes you dance in life. Your dreams, your desires, your hopes. Financial health. Okay, so there is financial. If you have been worrying about your finances, they are going to increase. There's financial health here. So this full moon, because it is very abundant, please concentrate on your dreams, your desires, your passions, because it's very, very abundant, this energy. It's really, really going to be financially, healthy. It's also going to be financially abundant. It's going to bring in money. If you're wanting money at this time, perfect opportunity to start getting some extra cash, because this is also part of the energy. So there is abundance. Okay, there is also protection. If you have been worried that you are not protected, I feel like you are very, very protected, not just by spirit in the universe, but by your loved ones. If you have loved ones that have are passed over, there is lots. I feel there is lots of people's spiritual loved ones that protect and look out for them in the spiritual realm. So if you are worried I've got to say this, if you're worried about doing spirituality, learning about spirituality and energies and stuff, because you could, have lower, darker energies or whatnot, don't worry about those things. You are protected and you are loved. Okay? You are held within the hands. You are very protected. Happiness. This full moon wants us to be happy. So we need to take action steps to get this happiness as well, and we are supported to do that. Happiness is like the number one goal. You're born to be happy, not to be stressed, not to be worried, but to be happy. And look, when I see butterflies, it's all about new beginnings. There's a butterfly, there's a bird. Birds are all about communication for me. So we've got those cards that have come out previously. There is lots of, there's lots of happy news. There's a message, happy messages, happy news coming in. And there's new beginnings that are very, very positive. Thank you. Travel. There is travel within this full moon. You could be traveling. There is forms of travel. You could be just, going into smoother waters within your life and traveling to a better destination. But for me, I also heard travel. So there's traveling, could be moving, but this is just, there's some kind of travel that's going to be coming up. Thank you. Career. Okay, so there is either a new career path, or this is following your dreams and making it to a career. This is just a happy career. So if you've been, even if you've been looking for work, this could say there is a job coming for you. Don't give up, okay? But this is a healthy career with that with financial health and career. Trust where you're being guided to. Trust that there is going to be better finances in your life and you're going to have a happy career. If you feel like now, I don't have a happy career right now, it's all I can do right now, it pays my bills, da da da. The universe is wanting you to know that yes, but there is also a career out there for you that will bring happiness and that financial health, and it's much happier for you. You might have to travel to work, because I can see just saw travel again, so this could be a new career move where you need to be traveling a bit to work. It might not be at near your home. Is there anything else we need to know, please? Thank you. Courage. Beautiful. Courage. Have the courage. Know the strength you hold within. Know you can face face any challenges that come towards you and be successful and be strong. So this energy is really going to help you be courageous and have that courage that you need. If it, you know what I mean, like if you need to help pull that out within you, these energies are going to do that, because there is some change, there is some new things coming. So have courage. Know that you can face anything that comes towards you, and you can be successful within that. And look, inspiration. Sometimes you don't sometimes even if you are someone that you're starting a new career and it's your own business, and it's, you know, and this is all an example, by the way, and say it's small. Sometimes we don't realize the people that we do inspire, and they seem to get motivated to do better. So for some of you out there, I really feel like you are an inspiration to others, and that don't stop doing what you do, because even though people might not say to you that you know that they are inspired by how you are and how you carry yourself, there is someone, or there is people that are inspired by you and how you act and how you control yourself in situations. So like keep doing that, because you're showing other people to do the same, and you are an inspiration to others. If not, there's going to be someone that comes into your life that is going to give you this inspiration, that spark of life, to help find that passion that you have inside. Last but not least, we have beauty. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. Okay, we have beauty. And I know my light is so bright, but she's actually looking into a mirror, and she's brushing her hair, and she's half a mermaid, but she's seeing the beauty within. She sees her worth. She sees how beautiful she is inside and out, and that's really what I was saying earlier. But like showing the world the real you, being that unique person that you are, and knowing the beauty you retain, because it's inspirational to others. How you carry yourself, how you have that self-love, those boundaries, it is an inspiration to others. And if not, this energy is going to help you see the beauty you have within. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonates, please leave a comment below. Even if it doesn't, leave a comment below if you like. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you'd like to do. But like I said, it's a collective reading. It's very broad. There could only be a couple messages in here, or there could be a lot. But you take what resonates, leave the rest. And I do believe that whoever gets guided to the reading, there is a message within here. There is some form of clarity for you. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, please send me an email. I'll leave that in the description down below. And I hope you have a beautiful full moon, people. Bye.